True power is never given. It is seized. It is taken with force, with will, and with an unbreakable spirit. The world does not reward the weak. It does not offer sympathy to those who hesitate. If you wish to rise, if you wish to dominate, you must embrace the truth. Strength is the only language that is universally understood. There are those who wait, who hope, who wish. And then there are those who act. You see, power is not about having the biggest army, the loudest voice, or the most wealth. No, true power is the ability to instill fear without raising a single hand. It is the ability to make men kneel with just your presence. And ruthlessness, that is the art of never hesitating, never flinching, never apologizing. The weak call it cruelty. They call it heartless. But understand this, there is no room for hesitation in a world where survival belongs to the strongest. If you do not claim your place, someone else will. They will fear you, and that is good. Fear is control. Fear is respect. Fear is the key that unlocks obedience. But remember, power without control is chaos. Strength without discipline is destruction. The most formidable are not just strong, they are calculated. They know when to strike, when to wait, when to let others destroy themselves before making their move. Those who refuse to adapt, they crumble. Those who refuse to accept this truth, they remain in the shadows, forgotten. You are either the one who gives the orders or the one who follows them. There is no in between. The choice is yours. Stay shackled by doubt, waiting for permission, waiting for the world to recognize your worth, or take what is yours without apology. The powerful do not ask. They do not beg. They do not kneel. They decide, and the world moves to accommodate them. You must understand, those who hesitate are already dead. Their fear makes them fragile. Their indecision makes them prey. And in this world, there are only two kinds of people, the hunters and the hunted. Which side do you stand on? To rule, to lead, to dominate, you must be willing to embrace what others fear. You must step into the fire and let it forge you into something unbreakable. Pain, it is your ally. Doubt, it is your enemy. There will be those who resist you, who whisper against you, who call you names: ruthless, cruel, unfeeling. Let them. Weak men always despise the strong, for strength reminds them of their own fragility. But remember this, the lion does not concern himself with the opinions of sheep. The powerful do not explain themselves to the powerless. You will stand where others have fallen. You will walk through the storms that have destroyed lesser men. And when the dust settles, when the weak have been swallowed by the abyss of their own hesitation, you will remain. Because you were never one of them. You were never meant to be ordinary. You were built for this. And the world, it will bend to your will, or it will break beneath it. There is no mercy for those who hesitate, no reward for those who wait. The world is not kind to the weak. It does not listen to their cries, nor does it pause for their suffering. It moves forward unstoppable, unrelenting, crushing those who fail to adapt. And you were never meant to be among them. You were meant to seize control, to carve your name into history with the edge of your will, to become the force that others fear, that others obey, that others follow. But to claim that power, you must shed the illusion of fairness. There is no justice in nature, only dominance, only survival, only the relentless pursuit of strength. Do you think the world owes you something? It owes you nothing. You take, or you are taken from. You rule, or you are ruled over. You rise, or you are buried beneath those who do. The powerful understand this. They do not wait for permission. They do not seek approval. They forge their own path, unshaken by the opinions of those too weak to walk beside them. You will be tested. You will be doubted. The world will try to break you, to force you into submission. But that is the moment you must stand tall. That is the moment you must show them what true strength looks like. Because power is not given, it is proven. And only those ruthless enough to claim it will ever hold it in their hands. So I ask you again, will you rise? Will you conquer? Will you become the force they cannot ignore? Or will you fade into nothing, forgotten like all who lacked the will to take what was theirs? The choice is yours. But remember this, those who wait for the world to hand them power will never know what it means to own it. Hesitation is the death of power. The moment you pause, the moment you second-guess yourself, someone else is already making their move. The throne does not sit empty for long. If you do not take it, another will. The world belongs to those who do not wait, to those who command instead of request, to those who do not apologize for their ambition, their strength, or their hunger. You must decide now, will you be the one who watches, or the one who is watched? Will you be the one who follows, or the one who is followed? Because in the end, it is not the loudest who hold power. It is not the strongest in body, nor the richest in wealth. It is the one with the will to do what others will not. The will to step forward when others shrink back. The will to take action while others hesitate. The will to walk alone if necessary, because the powerful do not need permission. They do not need validation. They take, they lead, they build, they dominate. And that is why they are feared. Because true power is not about control over others, it is about control over yourself. Your mind, your emotions, your actions. The powerful are unshaken by doubt. They are unmoved by fear. They are unstoppable in pursuit of what is theirs. And those who oppose them, those who try to stand in their way, they learn quickly resistance is futile. Because power is not about playing fair, it is about winning. So I ask you one final time, will you step forward and take what is yours? Or will you watch from the shadows as someone else does? Make your choice. But understand this. Only the ruthless will rise. Like, comment, and subscribe.